Good morning. It's Wacky Wild Midweek Wednesday. How are you this morning? And good morning. It's Carrie from Texas. I hope you are ready to get ready this morning. So grab your tools, a drink, your makeup, and let's get going this morning. Let's get ourselves ready for this beautiful midweek Wednesday. Hope so far your week is going well and that you are getting a lot done. I am. I've done my prep. I've done my primer, and now I'm going to come in and I'm going to do my Palladium. I don't know how to say this. Palladio. That's how it is. That's what it is. And it is this new under eye wonderful color corrector primer, moisturizer, and I am loving this. It does such a good job, even though that it has pink undertones to it, and I naturally have pink undertones in my skin. This does a remarkable job of evening all of that out and getting rid of under eye discoloration. Now remember, you're not going to get rid of the line under your eye because that is fat missing. When you start to see that line under your eye right here, that means that you've got fat that's missing from there. I have it because of my weight loss surgery. It is very common as you get older to lose fat underneath your eyes right there. And the only way to combat that, unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, is surgery to add fat back in. You will see when women have facelifts, they lift the face, but then they also take from the rest of their body fat and they fill it back in. That is what is missing right in here. Now, mine is pretty good. It's not nearly as severe as it was. I'm not sure why that is, but because I haven't had any fillers put in, but it just may be that my skin is recovering from my weight loss surgery because I've been taking really good care of it. I've also been supplementing with a skincare supplement, and I have also been adding a lot of dairy into my diet because one, it has protein, which I need. Two, it has calcium, which I need, has vitamin D, which I need. So I put a lot of calcium in my iced coffee every day. I make my iced coffee with half and half, and sometimes, depending on the mood, I will whip up some cream and put the cream on top of it to get that really, really good fat content, because you do need fat in your system. You know, this fad that non-fat, it's good, but you've got to have natural fats in your diet. Our body has to have that. It's like anything in weight loss, it is, unless you have an underlying condition, the challenge is going to be moderation. For me, my weight loss that I experienced was because of the implant that I have, the opioids that are infused into my system 24 hours a day from my pain pump. Okay, this is just about had it. I finally have used this up. I'm so glad this is done. This is the last of this concealer. And I have been using it as all over, and it's the JOA concealer. So this one is Finito. it's done. Yay, I finally got that done. I'm pleased about that. Okay, let's come in with our foundation brush and let's get all this really blended in nicely. I did get a video done last night. I thought I had posted it, but I think I fell asleep. I did a follow-up last night to demonstrate my skincare after using my Korean products now a month. And I must say, I am truly amazed at the difference in my skin. Gotta stop remembering about this stupid video, this stupid mirror. I gotta stop doing that because it gets in your way, and I apologize for that. I keep thinking to myself, don't do that, and then I end up doing it. So I'm gonna cognitively try not to do that today. A month, and my skin is drastically improved since I have been using this skincare line. I do see that line now under where I don't have fat. It's not as bad as it was, but I do still have some a line there, so try to work on that by getting a little bit more fat into my system, into my diet. That will help it. Getting this concealer in the areas that I need it the most. On this scar right here. We want to get that area nice and bright. That is beautiful. Got it upstairs on these lids to help with that. Very nice. Let's look and see how well that all blended today. Oh, wow, that's so beautiful. Wow. Just remarkable. I mean, there's my glasses, I just cleaned these things. There's hardly any discoloration under there. Between the concealer and that new under eye corrector, I think I have found the perfect solution for my under eyes anyways. Loose setting powder now. This is my Laura Mercier pink setting powder. Obviously, I'm wearing a pink shirt today. It's sort of a pink, but it got a little bit of pink peach tinge to it. But we're not going to accentuate the peach. Peach is not one of those colors that looks great on me. I don't know why. You'd think it would with my brown eyes, but I don't know. I think it's because of the pink undertones in my skin naturally. I think it just clashes. So I don't generally wear a lot of peach, and I certainly don't accentuate my skin with a lot of peachy colors. Pink is definitely a much better color for me than peach. Okay, let's get all this up here. Whoops, I did that again. Now that just looks remarkable. My skin looks remarkable. To say that I'm pleased with that skincare line is just such an understatement. Wearing pinks today, so I'm going to use a pretty light pink. This is my Fuchsia by Haus Labs. I love this pink because it is a really summery, cool tone. And what I love about it is that it goes even lighter. I am going to come in with a little bit of a pink pencil too. Just to kind of cool it down even more, because this is such a cool pink that I'm wearing. And I want to enhance the cool tone. And then we're putting a little bit of lip gloss on. This is my Believe from the dollar store. Great product. Buy. Sensational price, $3. You cannot go wrong with that, can you? Okay, we're going to use today my Fenty color blush in the What a Brat, and we're going to put that on as eyeshadow, and then we're going to accent with this color right here. It is a really pretty pink, but it's a deeper pink, to accent the light color to get the dimension that I'm looking for. But we're going to start with the What a Brat, and as you can see, it is almost gone. I've got to get a new one. Hopefully when I go shopping, it's going to be in stock at Sephora. It does sell out pretty quickly, and I sure hope they don't stop making it, because I absolutely adore this blush. I love it because it goes on as a beautiful shadow. It's got this beautiful shimmer to it, and I love the fact that it's a real pretty, soft, feminine pink. And the iridescent qualities are remarkable with this, as you can see. I mean, look at that, that's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay, let's come in and let's outline first. Gonna come up here and we're gonna outline. Gonna just follow the outline of the eye. This has a little bit of brown tinge in it, which is good for outlining my eye, because I do want definition around the eye. Helps to offset the eye, and it helps to really accentuate your natural shape in your eye. Now we're going to pick that same color up, and we're just going to put it up here. I'm going to stipple it on up here with this really rounded brush and get it right in the transitional area right here. I'm not brushing it on, I'm stippling it on. And then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to pick up a fluffy brush to blend all of this. Okay. Really fluffy brush. So let's blend it now. Let's blend it in and up and out. That looks really nice. Yep. Now I am going to pick up that really small brush again. I'm going to make sure it's really clean. Use one of my tissues here. We're going to dip back into the water brat. And we're going to accentuate the pink underneath that. Got a little much on that eye, so we will pick it up with the fallout I'm talking about. I got some fallout that came out right there. Hold on just a sec. And we're going to pick that up with our finishing powder. I don't want to pick it all up because I do want some of it under the eye, but I got a little heavy-handed over on this side. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, now before we do mascara, we want to come in with our finishing brush. And let's just finish. I forgot to put my blush on, but we can do that now. And then just reapply that. I'm gonna put on Water Brat today in blush, obviously to pick up the color in the eyeshadow. Love this blush, it's so feminine and so beautiful. Has these absolutely gorgeous iridescent flakes to it. Just stunning. Okay, now we can do our finishing powder here before we come in and do our mascara. But before we do that, I do want to check out, make sure I haven't upset my brows anywhere. Oh my goodness, that's just so beautiful, that pink. Ah. Let's go ahead and set the brows with my setting gel from Benefit Bang. Come up and set these. This stuff really works. My brows do not move during the day. Love this stuff. Benefit Bang, there's a 4-step system to it. It has a pencil, a wax, this glue, and a filler, a color filler. If you run short on filler, you know, color in your brows, if they're not thick enough, you can add a filler. And my glasses. You know, I cleaned my glasses 5 minutes ago before I started filming, and they are already dirty. Drives me crazy because I cannot see. They need to be clean or else I just get lost. Can't see what I'm doing. Okay. How does all of that look? Let's take a look. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I'm telling you, What a Brat is probably one of the most beautiful pinks on the marketplace. The only drawback, and I'll talk about it real quick while I'm doing this, the only drawback is sometimes you do get a little glitter fallout. Down here on your face from the What a Brat. But I kind of like that. My granddaughter says to me, Nana, you look like you've got glitter on your face. And I'm like, well, I do, because it came from my makeup. Okay, let's get some curl going here. Get that curled there. Get this curled here. Get these lashes curled to the best of my ability. I'm still struggling with that one side. I've got to call my eye doctor today and ask for a medicine for my lashes. I'm just gonna feel here and get some on, some mascara on, and then I'm gonna come back in and I'm gonna put my glasses on, because I just cannot do this really well with no glasses. I can feel and I can see a little bit. I can feel where my wand is touching, but I cannot see what it is doing. So I've got to get my glasses on. Age is horrible, you know. I hate aging. Has anybody found the pill that just stops you from aging? Have you? If you do, if you know the secret, share it with us, okay? Okay. Getting as much as I can on here with this Milani black. I'm gonna do one coat and then I'm gonna let it really, really dry. After about, a good 10 minutes, then I'm gonna come back in with my Panorama and I'm gonna do another coat. It's really the only way I can get really good coverage on my lashes. I've got to let that first application really dry because of this area over here. So I do that off camera because I don't want to make you guys wait. That's just ridiculous. Okay, that's good. Now let's come down here and let's get a little bit down underneath. Just ever so slightly grabbing these lashes down here. I do not like a whole lot down here, just enough to see that there's lashes down there. You know, it's a big phase right now to have these stamps down here on this underside, but that is just not something I'm gonna do. think it looks really good on younger people, but I think it looks pretty silly on mature women. That's just my opinion. If you like it, continue to do what makes you happy. For me, though, I think it would look just ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna let that really dry. And let's just take one final glimpse here, see how we did for the day. Oh, that is just so incredibly beautiful, those colors. Remarkable. The pink is gorgeous with the pink shirt. Pink is definitely my signature color. Do you have a signature color that just makes you feel really good, makes you look good, and gets that inner beauty that just makes it explode on the outside? Pink is definitely mine. What is yours? Let me know what yours is. And that would be real interesting to see how many of us have the same signature color. I've always loved pink, always. My mom dressed me in pink, always, when I was a little girl. Pink and white were her go-to colors for me, and it's just kind of stuck through the years. I did wear a lot of grays and blacks for a while. I've sort of phased out of that. Now I'm into, beautiful pastel colors, which just look so good on my, with my brown eyes. However, the peach is just not my color. This, when you look at it in the filming, it looks very peach, but it's not. It is definitely pink. It is a softer version of this pink in my lip. So get out there today and make it a fabulous Wednesday wherever you are. I hope you hit a grand slam today, and I hope you have a spectacular day. Many blessings to you on this Wednesday. So grateful to see another beautiful Texas morning. Hope you are doing well today. I hope it, like I said, I hope it is a fabulous day. Be safe. Always check your surroundings. Always be prepared. 10 seconds, you're only going to get it one time. And that 10 seconds, well, as we talk about all the time, it could be a completely different transformation of your life. Be ready for it. You never know. And never sell yourself short. Doesn't matter how old you are. Go get your dreams. Go get your goals. Believe in yourself. With hard work, faith, love, and dedication, I believe anything is possible. And I believe in you. Let that beautiful, beautiful interior beauty come out, and dress it up with your makeup. Whatever makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel good. That's what this is all about. Setting you up for a spectacular day. This is Carrie from Texas. Thanks for joining me again this morning. Please, if you would, like, subscribe. I did go through comments. I feel like I've responded to everybody, but if I've missed something, please DM me and let me know. To all those new people, thank you so much for that and joining our community. Share these videos if you know somebody that loves makeup and just likes to be in a crowd of people who encourage and support each other to be our very best. That's what this channel is all about. 60, happy and successful, and I hope that I can share that with you so you feel the same. Make it a great day, everybody. Please, if you would, look down in the bottom section here. I'm going to try to type everything out today if I can. And thank you so much. If you're not part of the community, please join, like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff, and leave me your comments. What is your signature color? I'd love to know that too. God bless you. Have a spectacular, wacky Wednesday. God bless.